and get nothing out of it. And they showed. Now that's a waste of a monster, isn't it? The whole table limps. I come along in good position with my Jack 9 offsuit. But again, we flop nothing. Pocket trays make a good raise there. Ace 4 makes a completely stupid call. And Queen 10 shoves, which is questionable as well. And the pocket trays hold up. 7's got no chips left and overlimp. No, not overlimp, open limp, sorry. However, they call a push and win a flip. So they're back in good shape, and we're at another table right now. Okay, same situation than earlier. One guy limps, I bump it up with ace queen, and I raise. Okay, let's go through this hand again. I make it 200 and he calls. On flop, he makes a weird 50 bet with nothing, but I can tell whether he's got nothing, and I don't want to raise now because of the tens. If I raise and he's got nothing, he will most likely fold. But if he's got the 10, I'm investing more chips than I need to. Plus, if he's got the 10, I've got the chance to hit another 8, which the chance is pretty slim, but I don't want to take myself off that chance from betting. I can keep the pot small. I'm in position and my hand is pretty strong, but it's dangerous in case he's got a 10. He makes it 50, so I just call. He makes it 50 on the turn again, which smelled really fishy to me, but I thought to let him see another card and still was not sure whether I was ahead. Turn, the river comes down pretty harmless, and he now bets 100. I thought that if he had a 10 and made such small bets on flop and turn, he would really make a huge bet on the river, and I would have folded against a bet like 500 or 600 at that point. I really thought if he was strong, he would raise more, and so he bets 100. I thought about it and decided maybe he had a weak ace, or maybe he had an underpair to the ace, maybe a pair or even an underpair to the tens, and I thought I was making some, I don't know. So I thought maybe he could pay a bit more, and raise it up to 400. Was pretty sure now to be ahead, and he calls with a 4 there, so we skip that part. Had I raised on the flop, I wouldn't have gotten any more chips from him, I assume. Okay, I like those hands, and we get a limper ahead, so we overlimp. We got a nice stack. This guy is already shown in the last hand that he plays pretty horrible. And we hit a pretty nice flop. And we even raise it, which is somewhat questionable because on such a board we've got any 7 as an out and any flush draw, any club card. We might call to make other players stay in the hand. However, we decided to raise, which is, as I see it now, probably a mistake. I should have just called there. 9-10 shoves, I call him, hit on the turn, and he's gone. Aces are in no good shape, and lose all their chips against King Jack. Not such a great idea to peel from the big blind with King Jack, but sometimes it works well. He got away here. We would have called him probably had he not called, but I didn't want to play with a weak ace out of position, create a potentially bigger pot. Oh, how weird. He makes it 200 on the turn and he folds. He even limps with his jacks. Now he bets once the ace comes and King 9 calls. I don't know why. Now he bets even stronger. And I have not the slightest idea what is going on there, really. Completely misplayed his jacks, in my opinion, and he called with nothing. Okay, I raise King Queen suited, and the gun +1. Jack6 peels, I raise him all in, and we both had the flush draw there. Not a good idea for him to call with short stack, and once in flop, let's view that again. I think I just raised him all in. He checked. He's got 525 chips behind him, pot is 325. I'm still losing against some holdings, against the ace high holdings, so I just raised him all in to maybe get rid of some calling hands. But he called with a flush draw, and I had the better flush draw, and he didn't get there, and I even hit my queen. Would have had to hit a 6 or a jack. And good game him. Getting a bit short-handed now. Not really, but 2 players missing. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's down to 80 players or so. I'm not sure. He calls with his 9s. Maybe I should call there with 5-7 offsuit on the button. I don't know. And the 9s call still. Queen 10 has a best hand, but does not get any chips into the middle. The 9s make a word fishy bet. Now Queen 5 is betting again. It's just nobody has any clue. Well, some players are not that bad, but most of the guys you meet in the $4.40 tournaments are really horrible.